Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're watching from first. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Thank you, Mr. Bill from Seattle, for being here. Let's go ahead and let's dive into it. We have a few items that I want to share this morning. Uh, as the earnings season, it's sneaking up upon us. So next week or maybe the week after that, we will start in earnest. So uh, just a mic check. Could somebody confirm that the sound is relatively okay? Right now, the screen that you are seeing is the main screen, and I'm going to switch it to talk about our first topic. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Bill. So let's see here if I will be able to switch to this. All right, so you should be seeing let's see, let me see, okay. An Excel spreadsheet. What is the Excel spreadsheet? Um, I don't know how you came about this, which that you are doing, you are trading or anything, but I have been imparting upon those who have had a chance to do one-on-one coaching from me to treat this as a business because it's a business at the end of the day. So as such, I'm going to equip you with the tools to somehow track how successful you're into this business. So today we are bringing you a trading journal. You can build this on your own using this template, or I can share this with subscribers. So I think I've been doing that. So the idea on here, it's actually, I think most of this is pre-coded. I'm just going to add small codes on here to track the type of setup that you trade. You don't have to have this many as me here. For these things mean certain things to me. So, but for some of you, it can be okay. Dark print off of let's say flow algo. Can we maybe put that on the flow algo? It doesn't have to be dark print. Could be just a flow algo. Let's see. We can add one here. That is just a flow algo option or flow algo equity. Why is this important, folks? Because guess what? As a business, every single business, they know within the department of that business which one is generating what type of revenue, because then they can start scaling up, right? Meaning, do they need to invest more money in research and development, or do they do so? Same thing for you. Hey, if you're a big fan of trading on news, guess what? You want to see that. And usually it's going to take you a good 1 month, 2 months, because a month has 21, 22 days of trading. So after 2 months, you have 42 days of trading. This spreadsheet is going to be able to tell you, I'm going to show you how in a minute, that, hey, out of the setup that you traded as news, well, guess what? X% of them, they were successful or they were failures, and this is how much you gain, and this is how much you lost. So hence, you will be able to actually set up yourself for success, because then you are tracking them. Oh, there's a category missing on here for some of you, maybe if you want to do that. So let's call it successful trading alerts. Maybe sometimes you trade those. Maybe you don't. Sometimes you're going to say, oh, I'm taking a trade because my barber said that, or my hairdresser said that, or because you like to gamble on earnings. Yeah? Uh, or maybe you have learned that gambling on earnings doesn't lead you that far. Maybe now you said, hey, let me try this earning quant analysis that they talk about. Or you take a trade just because you feel like it. Yeah? So you want to know the efficacy of those trades. Are you using some type of a scanner or anything? You want to know how those trades are going. Flow algo options, yeah? Flow algo equities. So, I mean, the difference between this one on here, you can figure out. Or you trade successful trading weekly alerts. You know, the one that's, you have heard that they have 10 baggers? Yeah. For instance, yeah, there was a 10 bagger yesterday on SPY that sneak up on it. I don't know. So I felt compelled to post at least parts of it. I think I even did a bad job because I posted one of the sales before the buy. But there are 3 screenshots on that 10 bagger that you're going to see where the 303 puts yesterday on SPY, during that move that was there, my friend, they went from 5 cents to 50 cents. I was actually able to sell a few at 49 cents for 5 cents buy. So meaning in relation to our article that's we created on, we wrote a recent article on the blog successfultradings.com where I think the title is the anatomy of a 10 bagger. So we give a characteristic on how to actually what the 10 bagger they look like in relation to, do they need to be a stock, stock versus ETF, the price range, the length of the contract, the expiration date of those things. So if you want to check it out. So back to our purpose on here, right? So this is going to help you. And obviously, we also going to track the side. Is it a strangle? Is it a put? Is it a call? And we have the list of stock here. Obviously, this is just my tiny list of stock. You can add more onto this. And then we have the dates here. So let's take a look what it looks like. So it's going to look something like this. Date, stock, the setup close price. That's not really, these ones on here, I will explain why. The instrument that you traded. So I'm giving an example here. 3 contracts of May 8, 140 call at 18 cents. And then 2 May 8, 115. This was, I think this was the famous trade off of the earning, I think, of Roku. And then you have a drop down menu here, automatic. Yeah? So this is already set up. So this is good. You don't need to do anything. The instrument, you will have to type in, and the cost of your sale is going to be your contract multiplied. So you put that in there. The lesson learned, okay, you will have to put some lesson learned on here. How did you manage the trade? So that's for you. And then the spreadsheet automatically will calculate pretty much what to. I'm not sure why it's giving me all the dates like that, but that's okay. Let's see here. I'm going to try to go change the dates on here. That's fine. I'm going to record this live with you guys. So this is, let me check here. That's somehow I have people following this instead of me just talking like, sounds good. Cash money, top of the morning. Hey, good morning, Mr. Jalil. Oh, I will come back to your question, Mr. Bill. I thought we were supposed to talk offline, sir. I never saw your email, so my apologies. Yesterday was another one of those busy days. So I was expecting an email from you, and I can guarantee you communicating through YouTube messages is not the way. So you have the email, right? The email is telex@successfultradings.com. Or if you want, hey, find the calendar on the website, Mr. Bill, and we can definitely talk in a live session on Zoom. Okay, so back to the spreadsheet. Let's just we have time. I can just quickly code some of. You don't need to do any coding, folks. I just want to put the dates on here such that they're automatic for you when I sent you this. Again, for subscribers strictly. I mean, you can build this on your own. If you believe in the service that we provide, hey, you will gladly become a subscriber and get access to this type of information. So let's see here. I'm not gonna make this too exhaustive. So what am I going to put in here? So I want to put the brand new dates. And the way to do that, again, you don't have to worry about this stuff. It's just me doing the little thing on here. So what I want to put here is that I want to put my list. And then I want to go in here and select it. So aha, that's why it was doing that. I want to go select all our dates. So here are our dates, right? I mean, if we want to start right now. I didn't know what it was going all the way to 2022. That's okay. I mean, you get the idea. So, yeah. Why will it tell me that there's a problem? Okay. I want to input all of these dates. Okay, so that's fine. Just go ahead and give me the dates, will you? Data validation equal. I'm not sure if I'm going to waste that much time in here. Okay, this is rubbish. I mean, you get the idea. But all I want you to do, and I'm still trying to do that, is to just cancel out of this. Thank you very much. I'm not sure why this thing is doing this. Save. And actually here, okay, so at least we have them here. You see how the data automatic here? So same thing, just a drop-down menu where you have that. And then same thing on here on the stock, you just select whatever stock as you get. And your inputs, it's somewhere here, right? So meaning if I want to come, and I'm not sure if I've done it already, I want to add a stock here, you just add it at the very end, and they will pick it up. And I think, do we have the setups overall? Let's take a look at the column about the setups. So the setups, where are the setup? The setup are here. So, yep, dark pool flow algo, or you can say, yep. So, oh, they are here. I just need to expand it to include the most recent one. So the most recent one, so input L2, so okay, so right here you see I can go all the way. When you add one, I can go to 33. So when I go to 33, I will be able to capture, the last one is successful trade alerts, right? So when I come here on the setups, where is it? So now I can say, ta-da, yeah? So if let's say today is the only thing bothering me is this date. I'm not sure why it's going all the way to 2021. Actually, let's go. I think I know how to do that. So validation, and we go to data validation. Okay, here we go. A383, that's the problem. That's because it's starting too far ahead. Okay, why are you starting that far below? I am not so sure. So we're going to tell him that, hey, we want from A3. Yeah, okay. So when we come here, at least this one will have it. Okay, here we go. So then I can say, copy my format and apply it everywhere here. Sorry, folks, that is taking that long, but you get the principle, right? The whole idea here is to give you a measure by which you're going to be able to track the performance of what you're trading. Okay, this thing is still doing it. That's fine. But that's fine. I will fix that for you. So you get all of your trade here. Then later on, you can just come in and do this. And say filter. You look at all the setups. In this case, I've already selected that particular one. But you look at whatever setup that you want out of this to be able to say, hey, how much am I making out of that? And I want to take you through this. I will coach you to, for instance, pivot this table to see, okay, what's your average profit percentage on successful trading? What's your average winning percentage on news or on your mama say that? Or so for those who are joining us, we are just recapping on here a trading journal performance. That's I think I'm suggesting to most of the traders. Then by tracking specific sector, really the setups that you're gonna be that you know of as of now could be some of these, right? Let me highlight them in yellow. Yes, it could be news. My barber said that, my hairdresser said that, gamble earnings. Gamble earnings is which yet some of you do before. We have all gone through that. So before the earnings, you say, hey, I think that Apple's going to go up. And then you put your money in, and then you lose it within the few minutes after the market has closed. Or you're taking a trade just because. You're taking a trade because of a scanner, whatever scanner, flow algo option, flow algo equity, or successful trade alert. So those are the setup that we're talking about. The stocks are here, and call, puts, or strangle, or straddle, actually, that could be the case, and then the dates are here automatically. So at the end of the day, preferably, or whatever, end of the week, you enter all of your trade on here by date, setup, stocks, and the spreadsheet will calculate automatically for you what is your percentage gain and you can summarize it like that. So let's save this. I've been going through it with some of you who have done one-on-one coaching. So I wanted to extend that to the overall public to show you how serious we are about setting up our goal for success here for starting from the second part of the year. All right, so that took off enough time, but hopefully I thought that as the earnings season is approaching, we are July 10th, so sometime next Thursday, we're going to be in full earnings season. So hence the importance of this spreadsheet, right? So because again, if you are trading earnings, there are ways to trade earnings that, are you gambling on earnings? Are you using earning quant analysis? Or what are you using to generate extra revenue? So for us, there are lots will still be going on during earnings. But obviously, for stock that's going to be having earnings, we will be extra cautious to tell you, do not carry that position into earnings. That will be suicidal. So we do not want that. We are responsible here at Successful Trading. And so that's that. Now I'm going to switch screens. So let's see. Wow, we have 11 concurrent viewers. Excellent. Thank you, people, for showing up. So you show up, most of you, to see, hey, what's happening in pre-market? Yes, I would like to know as well, because it has been a while since I look at pre-market. So I'm going to switch to that screen before I start babbling in there. So if we switch to E-Trade, ta-dang! This is pre-market. What? I'm laughing because literally, while I was preparing for this, yes, I do prepare for this broadcast, folks. Both SPY and QQQ, they were down like minus 0.7%. So SPY down minus 0.7%. That's like 3 points. But two points really. Close to 2 points, between 2.5 points. And now both are flirting again with being in green. So you cannot sack this market. This is the 20. If we thought that the 2019 market was bullish, oh my friend, then we are in for a ride. So in light of that, a serious note here. I hope it has not been lost on you to see the ride that some of the stocks, especially the techs, have been on. So some of these is going to be going into earnings the next 2 weeks, trading at more than all-time high. Okay, so what do you really think realistically will happen when a company is trading before it's earning at all-time high? I mean, how high can the price go? Because when they declare their earnings, the market's a forward-looking type of process. So if your earnings are good, okay, the markets will shrug off or anything. So meaning in order for stock to continue going up after the earning, when they are already trading at all-time high prior, they need to show something exceptional on those balance sheets or on whatever that, or guidance or whatever that it is. And if that doesn't happen, folks, usually we end up with sell-off after earnings. And then traders will be like, well, yeah, but they beat on their earnings. How come the stock is going down? Have you missed the part that, let's say, the Netflix of the world, the NVIDIA of the world, they being upgraded every single other week or every single day? How many upgrades did NVIDIA get this week? For those who follow those news, they're actually strategy based on upgrades. So yeah, my friend, wake up. Well, NVIDIA is not, it's at 424. I mean, if people are buying on the ask, is 1%. That's nothing for NVIDIA. Again, this is just pre-market, right? Which starts, the markets will open in about 17 minutes here. But Netflix, folks, if you have $520, will you be buying Netflix, or will you be investing that in maybe a few months of subscription at Successful Tradings? I don't know. I was looking at this market. I have actually some great idea about some infographics that I can generate in social media for Successful Tradings. I kid you not. This is something that I'm considering. So the price of Tesla, how high is Tesla? Tesla is trading at 1,300 or 1,400. That's like a yearly subscription of Successful Trading. So will you rather buy a yearly subscription of Successful Trading or buy one stock that is, folks, of Tesla? I don't know. So I'm gonna use Tesla. I'm gonna use Netflix, and I'm gonna have to be creative this weekend to come up with some infographics. If you have ideas, send them to me. I will gladly look at them. But more seriously, the stock markets today is Friday. That's all I have to tell you folks. Today is Friday. So we are seeing some movement on here. There are some stock that we have particular interest in. In particular, we're gonna be revealing a brand new spanking list of alerts later this afternoon. You don't want to miss it because last night, well, I refrained from publishing it last night because I want actually to go through that. And if you want to, do they call it? This is America, right? If you want to lobby for who should be number one, send me your messages as well, because I think it's the coveted ranking right now that, hey, who is Telex going to put as number one alert for the week? Oh my goodness, you won't want to miss. I can play it safe, or I can really play it very provocative. I have many choices this coming week, and we're gonna have fun with that, as you know here. So this market on here, if let's say yesterday we recommended a few strangles, so the market didn't move that much, to be honest with you, as of now. But then again, it's early. It's Friday, fun fact. So for me here, in the last couple of minutes, I'm going to switch screen. I'm going to prepare everybody to show you what we have been doing on Fridays, right? So that for the newcomers, if you catch the boat, the two videos that we did, one of them actually is doing great, folks. Believe it or not, the two videos that we did, they are doing, well, one of them is doing great. Would you care to tell me the bearish or the bullish? Which one is doing better? Both videos are pretty much the same video, right? As giving a set of conditions when to enter a trend for bullish using VWAP or bearish using VWAP. But hey, by the number of views, one of them is way ahead of the other, the other ones. That's just confirmed, which that I've known all along when I publish articles on bullish setup or on bearish setup. So let me just switch my screen here directly before and then answer, take a look at some of the questions or comments that are being put, because I feel like I've been neglecting those. So we want to go back to this view. Okay, so on here, there is a comment: greeting Telex, getting my Discord fixed and waiting for return communication from tech support. Hope to be a full-fledged working member soon. No problem, Beto. Really, I feel bad about what has been happening with you. So whatever that you need to do, no worries. We will be here as long as they open the market. Yes, Mr. Jalil, absolutely 100% correct. The two videos that were posted the other day, if we go here, let's go back and show that. I mean, they were posted both. And I think we posted, which one did we post first? Did we post the bullish or the bearish one? But they were posted within minutes of each other, right? So what can we tell you? We can tell you that the bullish one has 133 view. The bearish one was posted before, folks, because the bearish one was posted just slightly after. It has 84 view. Normally, if we follow whatever YouTube tell us broadcaster, right, the number of comments you post to influence the popularity of the video, we have more comments on the bearish one. I don't know how that happened, but this one right now is taking off the bullish one. So that's just fantastic. So very quickly here, before time passes by, let's go to SPY. I'm sharing the trading view chart of SPY for 15 minutes. And let's go to, there's this go to button here. So what was the most recent Friday that we did relatively okay on trading SPY? Was it last week? We know that we didn't have a Friday, right? But it was okay. So let's go to the 26th of June. So there is a button at the bottom of the chart on TradingView. So this is the 26th, and this is the 15 minutes on here of SPY on that day. Is that the 15 minutes? It looks awfully big to me. Yeah, It was a 15 minute. Okay. Well, this is how SPY started to 26. Slight gap down from the previous day close. First 15-minute candle give us some type of information. It gives us really, the information it gives us, right, is the high, the current high of the day. So for you, you can set an alert to say, hey, I'm going to go bullish when the stock goes above that high of the day. Same thing, I'm going to go bearish when I post a new low. But for us, we know some things need to happen in between, like the retest of VWAP, which is this candle. Yeah. So your ideal candle of entry is really this one on here, because this one on here, the new low of the day, we post a new low of the day here. So the first candle have to have a low of the day. We know that, okay? That's just the nature of things. The second candle is going to tell us, hey, did it venture to a newer low of the day? So that new low of the day became 304.53. So in that case, you're going to do, if that happens today, you're going to just go, hey, alert me when SPY is crossing down at, instead of what the value here would be, you type it 304. It doesn't have to be one value. 304 on this date, it was the low of this day on this candle here was 304.53. So 304.50, and that occurred. That event took place on here. So I'm not going to create this. Took place somewhere here in this candle, and then you traded this move. We traded it. We have the trade inside of a Discord room, folks, where newcomers can come who are not trading live with us at the time because they were not member. You can go and put next to each other the chart and our exchange, because we were giving instructions. So for those, another technique that's what's my man? It's my man Joe from Florida, who actually says that one of the things he does, and I think we can suggest that, split your screen if you can, and on one of the screen, you're going to have the 5 minutes. Yeah? And then on the other screen, was this the 26? Nope. So I need to go back to that date. Yep. So here, I have the 5 minutes. And then on this one, I'm going to put the 15 minutes. How beautiful is that? The only problem is that it's not QQQ that I want to look at. I want to look at SPY. Yeah. Nope, that's July. So let me go back to there and select the dates. Is it doing it? Where is that? Oh, it's because it's daily. Silly you, TEDx. Here we go. Okay, now I need to go back and ask him for the dates again. Okay, so here we are. So on my right-hand side, we're looking at SPY. We know that because this is it, it's SPDR 500, and this is it, the 15-minute candles, versus on the left-hand side. So this is my right here, TLX. Okay, don't confuse people, especially this early in the morning on a Friday, fun facts. And on my left, I have SPY 5-minute candle on the same day. So notice, or if you were using the 5-minute candle, didn't give you information other than, hey, your high and your low of the day, right? That's what the first candle gives you, your high and your low of the day. So the second candle, it closed below VWAP, but it's really not much information, but 2 consecutive red candles, at least it gives you something. So now, could somebody tell me that, okay, they could have entered this trade somewhere here because at some point on here, within the first, so meaning this, right? This is 5 minutes, this is 5 minutes, this is another 5 minutes. So meaning this candle, they enter the trade on this candle, on this first big candle for them. Okay, I mean, if you did that somewhere here, really here, okay, but then on these 3 candles, time passing by on Friday, because we're trading the same day expiration, right? Guess what? You will have paid a little bit more, I think, than if you were to wait and you entered, excuse me, after about some 15 minutes, plus maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes on here after about 40 minutes. Yes, there's a difference. So the eagerness to get into the trade, you can let the trade develop. So SPY, I don't know what they are doing right now. In the last few minutes on here, they're going to be playing with it or anything. We want that trade to really fully set up, and before we enter that. So that we wanted to share that with you, such that, hey, you have that live, and we give you some tips and tricks on how to get your trading to the next level. Yes, SPY is slightly positive. So who would have believed, would you have thought of it about an hour ago where everything was in the red and sinking as there was no tomorrow? And Netflix is trading at $520. Okay, one final check here with the viewers. We have 2 likes. We have 11 viewers. Yeah, we like those 2 numbers, 2 and 11. Off to early mass. I will check back later. Thank you, Mr. Beto. Have a blessed and profitable day. Yes, we're going to try. Thank you very much. Indexes are green. Oh, yes, Mr. Bill, green, yeah, greenish. we don't know about that. Okay, everybody, it's about 7 minutes to the opening of the market. We cannot go without giving a shout out to those watching us in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, where it's currently 8:24 p.m. on Friday. Those catching us from Singapore, on this channel, it is currently 9:24 p.m. on Friday, July 10, 2020. Buenos Aires is approaching 10:25 a.m. in the morning on this Friday. And across the pond, people catching us from Paris, France, where it's currently 3:24 p.m. We were broadcasting live from Southern California, where it's currently 6:24 a.m. in the morning. We bid you adieu for this edition of pre-market analysis on Friday Fun Facts on Successful Trading. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a very, very successful trading day. We catch you later.